Welcome back. Well, the Nifty Bank has cut its losses, actually. It's cut its losses by close to under 100 points, which explains why the Nifty is making another dash towards 19,450. Pull up the Nifty Bank. Yes, just take a look at that. From the lows of the day, it's recovered close to under 100 points in these 60 minutes itself. And that explains why the Nifty as well is moving up. But Nimesh is with us to tell us what he's picking up in terms of dealing room action. Nimesh, one would say it's a quiet day, but fair bit of action, right? Otherwise.
Oh, absolutely. You can't call it a quiet day. There is a lot of flows and the flows are positive. So maybe you'll see the first buy figure from the FIs in today's trade. So that's something to track very closely. And I'm saying this because the feedback was there is buying in frontline names. And also in the last half an hour of trade, there is a basket buying at a leading FI desk in the large cap stock. So maybe that explains a bit of move in the last 10 minutes of today's trade. The other feedback is on the financials. While the Nifty Bank intraday was down almost 0.5%, there are buy flows into PSU Bank stocks for the last many days, and that stands in today's trade as well. So there is delivery-based buying happening in the PSU Bank stocks from larger FIs. That's overall feedback. I guess the broader market outperformance continues, so that's showing up in the index as well. And today, for a change, the entire pharma basket is doing good on the back of very strong quarterly numbers from some companies. So pharma stands out, but I guess today's important data to track would be the institutional data, because my sense is you could see a buy figure today from the FIs.
Okay, well, that's a sort of broader look, but in terms of specific stocks, Nimesh, what are you picking up?
Well, in terms of individual names, Prashant, the first stock on my list is Welspun Corp. That's been buzzing for the last many days. Even in today's trade, the volumes are on the higher side. There is delivery-based buying now happening at an FI desk. So, and the feedback is maybe a large sovereign fund is a buyer in that stock, and hence a big move in the last many days. So that's the first one. The second stock is Tata Motors. Only for today, the stock is marginally under pressure. That's largely because there is delivery-based selling in Tata Motors and NFI. So that's the reason that stock is under a little bit under pressure today. The third stock is IRCON. For the last many days, you've seen this rotation of PSU stocks doing good. For the last couple of days, the feedback is maybe a couple of HNI investors are quite active. And even in today's trade, the volumes are quite high at some HNI desks. So IRCON stands out because of that. And the last one is EMS. Again, the recent listing, not too much of a past history, but buzzing on in the last many days. The earnings are next week, so that's something to track. But apart from earnings, there is a strong indication that maybe the company is very close to bagging a large order as well. So that is keeping the stock excited.
Interesting sort of list there, and EMS big move. I mean, 7.5%, and from a recent correction, it's come up so sharply, that particular company. Thanks very much, Nimesh, for that. Well.